Hello friend followers, it's Elise coming to you on St. Patty's Day. Yay! The luck of the Irish, right? Alright, yeah, this red hair definitely a little bit Irish. Alright guys, I'm coming to you in my green and my green glasses, so you can't pinch me today. But I'm going to show you a couple new things today, and I'm going to show you some new products that I ordered, and I'm so excited to show you this. Hello! This is the Vite. It is a straightening brush, dry hair only, blow dried only, or this mess right here. Hair that just dried naturally with no product. Maybe a little bit of product, but not a lot. So anyways, I'm gonna show you that. I'm also going to show you some brushes and a detangling spray I got. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and open up this bad boy here. I'm gonna get it heated up. So come with me, here we go. Okay. Oh, this is nice packaging. You should see this, guys. Ooh, it's got like a little sleeve this time. All right. So let's just open this guy up. The Vite. And I haven't used the Vite yet, but it advertises frizzy or less frizzier and shiny hair for sure. It's got ion technology. Wow, look at this. Not very heavy. It's pretty, it's really pretty. Got these bristles, one thing. So here, I'm just gonna read it to you a little bit. The Vite is the fastest and easiest way to create smooth, sleek looks. After you dry your hair, simply slide the brush through your hair from root to tip at a moderate pace. But after it's dry, remember guys. All right, now the cord came in a little bit of plastic, and it's got one of these. I love these on the hot iron tools. It's just a little Velcro strip. That way the cord's not whipping around everywhere, and I try not to do that too much. So once you turn it on, or sorry, once you plug it in, it's flashing off right now. So we're just gonna turn it on, just like this. Now, here we go, it's already speeding up. This iron, I guess if we wanna call it an iron, a tool, brush tool, heated brush tool to straighten your hair, it goes up to 450. And as you can see, if you can see, it's going really quickly. And let's see, this Vite, it has auto shut off, and you gotta love auto shut off, that's really good. And let's see, it's still warming up here. I think it's set to 350 right now. Let's crank it up to 450. My hair is pretty frizzy, so let's try it. Still loving my little piece here that I ordered from Lunch. It's just a little like tool holder that I can set on my counter and make sure my little counter is protected. So I'm gonna use that for my Vite. I'm also gonna take off these glasses in a second. And I plugged this thing in first because I wanted it to warm up while I showed you the other stuff, but it's already warmed up. So we're gonna use that in about 2 shakes. So 2 things that I ordered that I'm super stoked about, and one of the reasons why my hair is not dried straight before straightening it is because I didn't have any good brushes. So here's a detangling brush that I bought. This is the Flexi Wet Brush. And the Flexi Wet Brush is supposed to bend with the shape of your head basically and detangle without causing too much hurt. I also ordered the Replenish detangling spray. I've already used that. It works pretty well. I used it on my daughter yesterday. And it works pretty well. And it smells really good. I can't tell what the smell is, to be honest with you. I mean, it says on the front aloe, chamomile, sage, lemon balm. I don't know, it's just me. It smells like coconut. I don't know, it smells good. A little bit different than the sea salt spray. Although I kind of think this one smells like coconut and this one smells more like an island breeze. They both smell really good. But anyways, guys, I think the detangling spray a little bit goes a long way. So I'm gonna open this up, and I bet this is gonna work great with that spray. So here is the Blush Color Flexi Wet Brush. This is the Sienna Brush Collection, and all the packaging from Lunch, it's really pretty. Whoop. Oops, sorry, a little force there. All the packaging from Lunge, it's just so pretty. You know, you get a little box that you can keep. Honestly, you could travel with this if you wanted to. I mean, why not? It's got like a magnetic close. This one in particular comes with the little velvet sleeves, so you could just take that on the go, but this is really nice, really compact if you want to keep your tools separate. All right, here's the Flexi. Wow, this is really cool. It's super lightweight, plastic bristles here, and yeah, it flexes. I guess I don't want to flex too much, but if it can make it through this hair without breaking, then I'm gonna love it. But look at that, it's kind of shaped to conformed to the shape of your head, so I can see how that's gonna be really nice for getting out tangles. So maybe we'll try that later when we have wet hair. It's really for wet hair. I don't know if you can use it on dry hair. I'm not gonna try it, I don't wanna break it. All right, the next brush I have here is just the blush paddle brush. If you go onto Lunge's website, they have a bunch of different paddle brushes. They've got a couple different sizes, and then they've also got this, the option with either boar bristles or no boar bristles. I've used boar bristle brushes in the past, not Lunge's, but boar bristles work really, really well if you have a lot of hair that is frizzy or it just needs a little smoother look. I like it a lot. Now they do have this brush without the boar bristles, and it looks just like this on the website, except it doesn't have the boar in the middle. So the boar just goes kind of through with the regular plastic brushes and smooths it all over. Can you see that? So here's the plastic bristles, the little pink dots that you're seeing. That's what you're used to seeing on a regular paddle brush. And in between, if it's coming out in the video, are these little boar bristles right in here. So that's what's going to follow your plastic bristles and just kind of smooth the hair over. So I could see how that would really help with the frizz, and I love a good boar bristle brush. So if this is advertised the way that it says, then I feel like I'm gonna like this one too. Pretty lightweight, although it seems it's a lot sturdier than the Flexi brush. This one really is made to be lightweight and easy to flex. This one, a little bit more solid, a little bit more sturdy, feels a lot more sturdy than a regular paddle brush. If you guys saw any of my other videos, then you saw me using a drugstore brush. But all my brushes that I had, they just, I don't know, they gave out on me, and so I've been really invested in waiting to see how these suckers work. So I've just been getting by the best I can in the meantime. So yeah, this is a pretty solid brush. I am gonna use this on my hair, so we're about to just go into it. This brush would be great for blow drying curly hair like this to straight. Just depending on what you're going for. Sometimes I like the paddle brush. It's just quicker to get a blow dry if you're on the move. I'm always on the move, rather than a round brush where it's just gonna take more work, more pattern with your hands. This is just quick, easy. So just depends what you're going for and how much time you have. All right, so let's go right into it. Now, I haven't put any heat shield on my hair. Let's go ahead and do that. Here's the Rival Heat Shield. I've used this before in tutorials. I will tell you, when you're using a heat shield, especially on dry hair, don't overspray when you're about to use a hot tool, because you're gonna see a lot of steam when you get your hair wet and you're using that. And again, the Vite's supposed to be used on dry hair, so we definitely wanna use the heat shield, but I don't want to use too much because then you guys are going to freak out seeing steam. I'm going to use this brush to detangle, so let's go ahead and take off these glasses. You guys are going to see my St. Patty's eye makeup here. Okay, this guy is really getting through my hair super easy. I mean, you can hear some tangles coming out, but oh, holy cow, this thing's really good. I'm already a fan, and I'm not even blow drying my hair. Wow. All right, so let's brush this side now. So you can hear those tangles are coming out. And this hair really is already one day dirty because it takes a full day, honestly, for my hair to just air dry. my okay. I'm just grabbing and putting another clip in my hair so that I don't mess it up in a minute. Grab hair that I don't want to use yet. All right, no jug zone, okay? No jug zone. Got real poofy hair happening. All right, got my mirror so I can see better, and I'm ready to go. All right, who's with me? Here we go. I'm gonna just start in the front so that we can see really well. Now remember, the Vite is turned all the way up to 450 right now. My hair is really frizzy. Let's go. All right, now you see the smoke coming off? That's from the heat shield. That's not me burning my hair. So calm down, guys. Wow, okay, that was 2 passes. That wasn't a lot of hair. I wanted to just try it at first. And let's go right through it. Wow. All right, so if you've never used a tool like this, I'm just gonna give you a few tips here. Wow, look at that, guys. Maybe it's probably a little hard to see because I have so much hair coming at you from all different directions. But here, we'll use a bigger section. All right, so you can see I have a lot of hair. It's really frizzy, especially up at the root here. Really, really frizzy. So when you're using this kind of tool, it's advertised where you can get all the way up to the root without burning, and you're gonna wanna just put it through your hair. And honestly, that's a really big section. I kind of picked up a little bit more hair than I wanted there, but you get all the way to the root. Now, the one thing that's important with this, if you use too much hair, what's gonna happen is it's just gonna go through, like you can see, snug some of my hair that time. But if you don't put it all the way through, it's not gonna touch the plate that's warming up the hot tool. And if your hair is not touching that plate, then it's not gonna do anything. It's basically just gonna brush your hair. So, I mean, I can touch these bristles, they're warm, but where it's still gonna be the warmest is really toward the center of the item. So, with this much hair, you're probably gonna get through actually quicker with smaller sections where you can get all the way up, get your hair all the way in it, and get it through. Because honestly, if you put too thick a hair, you're gonna have to go through with way many more passes. So at the root, and basically you can just do it from the top and then on the underneath. There you go. Looks pretty good so far. Alright, let's get a little bit more in that other section. I think I'm gonna start looking up in the mirror, so I apologize. Okay, so look here. Here's a really poofy section. You see that? Maybe you guys will be able to see a little bit better if I kind of show you the whole entire section first. All right, so here we go again. I'm trying to do it kind of from the side so you can see. Pushing my hair all the way back into the brush, going through nice and slow. A little tangle there. It's probably my fault though. And then let's just do it exactly the same, but now on the other side. Okay? Again, I'm trying to do it at the side so you can kind of see, but that normal pass would have just been probably down for you and underneath. There, can you see? Now you see the difference between the way it was before and after? It's a little bit harder on these under sections because like right now I'm working at the back of my head so you can't see it as well. Okay, getting up at the root. Oh, I'm picking up some air. some more hair. I honestly should have penned my hair a little bit differently, but I was rocking the half up bun today because I washed my hair yesterday and then wore it around wet in a bun all day yesterday because it takes my hair so long to dry. I have so much hair. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of tangles there. I guess I could force the brush through it, but I'd rather just use this extremely smooth brush here that we just got. Alright, there we go. Looking good. Almost done with this section. Get up against the root. This is gonna be the part that's hard to see. Hey baby. It's my baby girl. And then under. Ouch. Go on. My baby girl's in here. I'll be with you in just a minute, okay? She gave me the pouty face and ran away. All right, let's get through this part here. And then I'm actually gonna do the opposite. Ooh, you heard that? That is the sound of a little girl. All right, I'm gonna work from the back to the front so you guys can, so we can get through these sections. And then you guys can see the front. All right. There we go. Can I go through this way now? Here, yeah, I can show you really well. All right, you see the little, hold on. I'm not mad at the hot tool. I'm mad at my other hair. Honestly, I could throw it over. That'll probably be the best. There we go. Is that better? Yes, that's better. All right, so here we go. You can see I'm all the way up against the root. It's not burning my head, anything like that. I'm going underneath now. Look at that, it's so smooth, it really is. It's really shiny, just like it says. Let's see how much more hair we got here. Section I already did. I need multiple clips. All right, here we go, we're getting really close. Ready? You can see my ear is right there, pulling in some other hair, but you can see that this part of the hair didn't have as much of the heat shield on there, and it goes up in now, because look, there's some marks. Look at that. Alright, last little section here. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, let's bring all the hair out. Look at that. So obviously we can't see the back of my hair. I may not have sectioned it quite right, but I can probably run the brush just back down and through the middle. And to just get these spots that need maybe a little bit more. At this point, it's all straight. I shouldn't really have that many tangles. I guess we can just run the brush through one more time. Look at that. That's pretty good. Then, at this point, we've got most sections straight, so I can just use the whole brush, or I can use the brush on all of my hair at this point. And then, two, if you want to have a little bit more shape at the ends, depending what you're trying to achieve, you might do something like this. On the top, I've kind of already done it a little bit, but kind of just around the edges, see? So you can see the difference between that one and that one. Let's do this side. Here we go. This is pretty good. All right, let's round off the edges here. There, look at that. All right. All right, guys, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'm gonna come back in just a little bit after I get my little munchkin to bed, and then I'm gonna come back and do the top half, okay? And hopefully, I mean, you can see this worked pretty daggone well. The back looks pretty good. I haven't worked in the middle yet, but I'm just gonna run it through the back while it's cooling off. And remember, the Vite has the auto shut off, so that's a plus. It's a definite plus. I can leave it right here and just forget about it and go put my kid to bed and then come back and it should be off. I like the way that this part is straightened and turned back on my Vite because it auto shut off like I said it would, which is great. And let's start letting down some of this hair. Here comes the crazy. Alright, and I tried to get a different angle now too. I feel like you guys couldn't see much of me for this hair. Alright, let's just let down a little piece at a time. I'm gonna have to detangle. Look at this hair. Jeez. Alright, Vite, if you can get through this part, then you may be my new boyfriend. Because sometimes blow drying is a pain. Sometimes you just want to take a shower like right before bed and not have to blow dry. It always seems so silly to me to blow dry right before bed. Let's put a little bit of chill in. Where'd I put it? There it is. Especially down there. And yes, in case you were wondering, because I just said, well, I blow dry my hair before bed. I always like to take a shower like right before bed. I don't know, something kind of relaxing about it rather than doing it in the morning. I don't know, I think I just enjoy my sleep in the morning because I'm always like in such a hustle. So, let's put a little heat shield on this part. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I cut off like a good 2 inches or so of my hair. So it seems to be looking a little healthier. I guess since I'm gonna be trying some new products, I just figured let's give it a fresh new start. All right, let's start from the back again here. Flip this up. Hopes that you guys can see pretty well. It's heated up. So here we go. That was pretty good, especially considering the root struggle I was having at first. Let's try to get this part up close. May need a little extra work right there. You can see this is where the kinky curl sets in. Let's get right up here. So I went nice and slow on that first part there because I mean, it's got a lot of kinky curl. Yeah, it seems to be doing pretty well. All right, taking down the hair that I just flipped over. See, that looks pretty good. Let's see if we can do this in one piece. Maybe a little too much hair, but maybe not, we'll see. All right, let's get really close to the root. There, that's a pretty good angle. You can see it coming out of the side. So that was like 1.5 passes. That's pretty darn good. Let's do one more toward the end. Bam. How's that look? Pretty good. Okay. There's a little piece of hair that's in the back. I'm just gonna brush it back. Can't really tell. I know in this view, because I tried to close it up a little bit. Got a little tingle here from being up in the clip, but again, I'm trying to get that middle spot back there that you guys can't see. There you go. I mean, it feels pretty straight. I mean, what do you guys think? This or this? This, right? I'm just kidding. This side, much better. All right. Here we go. And straighten. Here, I'll back up a little bit. I may actually wear my hair straight tomorrow. I haven't worn it straight in a really long time. I don't really like it straight all that much. I'd rather wear it with, here, let's tackle this bad boy first. It really wants me to. I like my hair more like with loose curls. So sometimes I have to get it really straight first, or not really straight, but I have to get this kind of curl out of my hair first before I do a soft curl on it with one of my new fabulous wands that I have. All right, so I've got some fine little baby hairs there that love to be curly. But I think when I pull this hair down here, let's see, I've got 2 pieces. One's right here. All right, so let's check this bad boy out. All right, now watch. Let's just do one pass and see what it's like. So you can see how close to the root I am. It's pretty good. There we go. So I can tell you from somebody that uses a straightening iron a lot, the difference between this obviously is you're not putting as much heat on it as you would with a flat iron. A flat iron, I mean, think about it. You clamp your hair down on a flat iron and slide it all the way down the shaft of the hair. And let's be honest, who just does that one time and then they're done? So you're putting a lot of heat on both sides of the hair at the same time, coming from two sides. Heat, 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 all the way down. So, I mean, this is a great option for somebody that doesn't want to damage their hair as much over a long period of time. And as long as you're okay with using this brush, I mean, I think the results can be very similar. Forgot to put that piece of hair in it. I mean, obviously, if you're going over your hair 6 times with this, then yeah, it's probably gonna defeat the purpose a little bit, but still, you would think that this is going to be a little bit healthier for your hair than a hot iron. Okay. How's that looking? Here we go. All right, that section is done. I can feel in the back. I don't think you guys can see it. Sorry, that part's clamped up. Don't look at that, that one's ugly, but I can feel a little bit of curl back here where I was pulling the hair around, but it seems to me that when I just run this Vite through the back middle of my hair, up at the root, all the way down, I'm pretty sure even without looking, this is super easy, which you definitely can't do that with a flat iron. You have to be looking at what you're doing the entire time with a flat iron because it's so easy to burn your fingers. So that's another good thing for all of you that maybe burn yourselves frequently with a flat iron. Maybe you just haven't gotten the skill set yet down pat when you're getting that straight, that hair straight, but this could definitely be a good alternative. So, all right, let's break this up into just a few more sections. I think maybe I can do 3 sections and be done. Ooh, goodness me. Let's just kind of put this over here. This section's not very big at all, so it should only take maybe 2 different little pieces. And this is the fluffiest part of my hair. You can literally feel this part of my hair and it's so fluffy. It's incredibly fluffy. So, I don't know, anything that can tame this is pretty impressive. Ooh, I almost forgot the heat shield. Let's go ahead and put that on the rest of the hair at this point. There we go. Sorry, I almost forgot that part. Probably would have been easier if I had just done my whole head with it first, but my hair was already put up from today. So yeah. All right, again, there's that the little bit of smoke that you're seeing above my head. It's just from the heat shield and the hotness of this brush going over it when it's a little bit damp from it. Okay, so you saw that was just one pass there. There's a little bump. This is kind of what I was doing with the back of my head. I could kind of feel little bumps at the root. That one you could see because it was on the side, but you can just brush that out, easy peasy. Okay. Same thing. Let's go underneath with this one. Boom. Sorry if I'm being a little quiet. It's a little late at this point. I didn't think that I was gonna have to stop recording earlier, but my daughter kept walking in. And so I finally gave up and said, all right, let me put her to bed. She went to a sleepover last night, so she was quite tired. All right, I can tell you this part probably didn't get too much heat shield because it was still up. Just spray that really quick. This is the part of my hair that was really in that bun, wound up pretty well earlier, so it's kind of tangled, to be honest with you. But let's see, I don't think it's gonna stop our process here. I wish I had gotten a good time frame that I could give you guys, but let's see, I had to take a camera break for a minute because my camera kept falling over, and then my daughter came in, so yeah. So I got kind of interrupted a couple times. I can't really give a good time frame on how long this is gonna take from start to finish. I would say maybe 20 to 30 minutes, but I'm going rather slow. This is the first time I've used it. I'm sectioning my hair pretty small. I wore it in a bun for a day and a half, and so yeah, I don't know that this time was a good time for me to time it and just really, you know, gotta get a little used to it first. Okay, just kind of working through this section here, getting rid of any poof I see. Looks pretty good. Okay, almost done here. Almost done. So I've got one section in the back still that's connected to this. And the only thing that I haven't bought from Lond that I'm just really, really itching to get a hold of is the dry shampoo. It has been out of stock every time I get an alert to go back on and order it. I promise you, by the time I start loading my cart, it's sold out again. So if you want dry shampoo and it's in stock, get it while you can. And the only reason why I say that is because with my hair being naturally curly and really, really thick, I don't wash it that often, which is good for it anyways. If I washed it too much, it would just be even, you know, I don't know, the texture would just feel even worse. It would be dry, it wouldn't be as healthy as it is. And so the only reason why I like to use dry shampoo is obviously, for one, because it gets me a little bit further in between washes, but also when you have hair that's really frizzy and curly at the root, unless you want your, you know, nice soft hair to have this up at the top, you have to straighten it. I mean, the curliest part of my hair is up here, so it gets the most heat. So by doing that, you kind of flatten and take out what volume was already there. So that's why I do like to blow dry my hair straight first with a blow dryer typically, just because then I can get the roots kind of straightened and then don't have to touch them as much with something like this or a flat iron, because once I touch this part with a flat iron, it's flat. It's flat to my head. It loses the volume. So spraying some dry shampoo at the root in between gives it a little bit of volume. And actually the heat shield here does that too. It actually says, I was reading it earlier, it says, let's see, to add volume at the base, lift hair and spray between layers. So maybe I should try that as well if I'm gonna use this going forward, because you can see I'm still wrestling with a couple pieces here that I want to let cool for a minute before I keep putting heat on it, but I would like those to not be still as curly right there, see? I'm sure it's just me too. All right, last little section here. I guess this is pretty much the moment where I have to figure out if I'm gonna part my hair in the middle or to the side today. Normally it's in or on the side. All right, looking a little like Cousin It here, but I wanted you guys to see pretty well. See? It coming through. Let's do that one more time, picking up some other hairs on accident. Voila. And I think this is the last little piece right here. All right, let's see where that leaves us. This looks pretty good. Now you can kind of tell I cut my hair. Maybe not because it's straight, but I can definitely tell when I curl it. But it's shorter. This brush is going through pretty easy. I'd probably honestly rather use this brush when I'm straightening my hair with a blow dryer. It clings on definitely to your hair. And so it's really good probably for straightening it with a blow dry. I don't know that I would want to use it for just a regular brush like I'm doing now. Like maybe another paddle brush that doesn't have the boar bristles, because again, the boar bristles, it just kind of hangs onto your hair, so it's trying to make it smooth and sleek. But if you've already straightened it, there's really no purpose of doing that repeatedly, because honestly, I'm pretty much always a shredder, so it's just honestly making me shred a little bit at this point. But you could use another brush just to run through it. Well, I will tell you, it feels really good. It feels light and fluffy, not in a bad way though. I mean, everything looks pretty good. There was this part right here that I just kind of wanted to get one more time, but I wanted my hair to cool, because it's just little couple baby hairs in here. You can see I'm like yanking on my scalp, but it's all right. Honestly, I don't even have to pull it through to the ends. That's another good thing that I can do with this, is I can just kind of release, and I don't really have to worry about dragging it through the rest of my hair. If you release with a straightening iron, you're gonna make a crimp. So, there we go. And I think you guys saw me at the beginning, but if you can see right now the way that the ends are looking, let me just kind of go through and it's probably a little too much hair. It was kind of ambitious of me. That wasn't so bad. Just kind of rounding the edges. Yeah, that looks good. Can you tell the difference between before and after? I can. Just kind of, and I mean, it doesn't hurt to touch the this brush. I mean, obviously I wouldn't want to put my hands like down inside of it, but I mean, it's doing pretty good. Struggling a little bit just because I'm putting way too much hair in it. But here we go. All right, don't want to put too much heat on those precious ends there. But look, doesn't that look good? One more layer here. I think it might look good if I do it on its own. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so what do you guys think? Let me put on my glasses so I can do the full, the full me. Here we go. My St. Patty's glasses. There I am. All right, what do you guys think? I think it looks great. It feels great. Honestly, it's really smooth. Can you see the backs and the sides of it? I mean, I didn't look in the back of the mirror. Maybe a little piece here that needs it. Beside that, I think I did a pretty good job without using the mirror, without looking at the back of my hair at all. There, I think I just got that part out. So maybe once I brushed my hair, I didn't really go through the back of, but look, this side's pretty much perfect. Just put it through the back right here. Here we go. All right. But yeah, it looks great. I really like this. I'm so excited that I got this new tool. I'm definitely gonna use it. Honestly, I could see myself using it on my daughter as well, because she comes home from school and her hair is like unruly, and then I'm not making her wash it every single day either, and then I'm trying to send her to school the next day and it's like, whoa. So maybe just running something like this through her hair instead of a straightening iron would be awesome for her to use. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about the results, and I can't wait to do the next tutorial with the Vite so I can actually time it and see how long it took me. But yeah, I really like it, and I hope you guys get one too, and you can try it out and see what you think. All right, well, I'm going to sleep for the night, or going to watch a movie maybe, or do a little bit of reading. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have a little bit of me time, so I hope you guys have a good night, and thanks for watching and bearing with me during my multiple breaks. All right, bye.